The people that come here day in, day out, get on the live streams, the people closest to me here on the channel will know that I can be somewhat of a creature of habit. When tools work for me, I continue to use them. Yeah, there might be some new stuff that comes out, but unless it's proven to work as well as what I'm already using, I'm probably not going to pay much attention to it. That's why when it comes to nailers, brad nailers, finish nailers, and pin nailers, it meant that I stayed tried and true pneumatic. None of the battery operated nailers made a believer out of me until now. Milwaukee Tool made a believer out of me with their new and improved Gen 2 brad nailer. Enough so to take a look at other battery operated nailers. And today we have something super special. We have a tool that literally will allow me to get rid of my air compressor. No more air compressor! I can't believe it! It's a new day. It's all coming right up after this message from our sponsor, VCG Construction. Head on over to the merch store for hats, hoodies, t-shirts, stickers. Link will be in the description below. So here it is, Milwaukee's M12 23 gauge pin nailer kit. The one thing that jumps out at me is that this isn't fuel. Not seeing fuel in here does two things. It kind of makes me a little leery, like why is this not a fuel model? Okay, and the second thing that it does, it makes me think that Milwaukee left room for a fuel model. We can see the product number on this tool is 2540-21. This is part of the M12 line, not M18. You get a 3-year tool warranty, a 2-year battery warranty. This kit comes with an 1.5 amp battery, a bag, and Milwaukee's terrible M12 charger. Specifications: nail diameter or pin, 23 gauge. Length of the tool is 8.7 inches. Height of the tool, 7.7. Width, 2.6 inches. Weight is 3.8 pounds, pretty cool. It is cordless. We have the most compact cordless pin nailer. Some other brands make cordless pin nailers. Milwaukee's claiming theirs is the most compact. It has an LED light, which is pretty cool because of my old eyes. Magazine reload indicator will let you know when your pins are running low. Tool-free drive, depth and adjustment, pretty cool. Nitrogen air spring mechanism. Power to sink pin nails into hardwoods, to be determined. Double action trigger. Wow, sounds crazy. Battery fuel gauge on the tool. And finally down here it says compatible with 1/2 inch to 1 3/8 headless pins. Here's the deal with that. Maxing out at 1 3/8 is not a big deal for me. My pneumatic pinner uses 1 3/8. That is the largest pin it will take. So I'm used to using 1 3/8 pins. Thing is that there are cordless pinners out there that exceed this 1 3/8 length of pin greatly. The amazing thing is that Milwaukee's able to accommodate those 1 3/8 pins while being not only purely battery operated, but on the 12-volt platform. Pretty amazing. In the package we have our charger. This thing's horrible. And for those of you that have been here for a while, you know why I think this is horrible. Leave it down in the comment section below for those that do not know, because there's going to be people asking, why do you think it's horrible? I can only say it so many times. We also have that 1.5 amp battery here. Milwaukee claims you're able to sink 750 pins on a full charge with this battery. I'm going to tell you, before I even get it out of here, this thing looks really meant for business. Really, really awesome. I like to have a little hook and loop here to hold it in place. And this thing is, look at that, man. This is just so cool looking. So we have that standard style safety trigger on the pins. You can see you need to move this back and then depress your trigger. Nice rubber bump outs here to protect the tool and protect the work area. Here on the bottom side, you can see them. We have removable material protectors, replaceable. And a pin nailer is different. The reason you need a trigger like this is because the work you're doing generally with a pin nailer is much more precise and more prone to marring. So you're not going to press down to actuate a safety. Okay, you would just place and then pull your safety and then pull your trigger. You can see it has half charge. Pretty cool. The other thing is a lot of complaints recently coming from the comments, I've seen over and over and over again, is people saying that the batteries on the M12 platform pop out of their tools, especially their oscillating tools. I've never had that problem. Never, not once, ever with a Milwaukee tool on the M12 platform. Never had that problem. And I'm not having this problem here. Leave it down in the comments section below if you're having that problem. Quite frankly, I'd like to get some good feedback from some of the more active, very cool gang members, people that I see, because I feel like I could trust them a little bit better. I know they're not trolling. I feel like the comments about the batteries are trolling comments. I have a hard time believing it, because I'm not experiencing it. We have a magazine that's completely full empty, okay? With no pins in there, the tool will not fire, okay? Pretty cool. Let's get some pins in there. I would recommend using a good quality pin with your new Milwaukee pin nailer. And when loading your pin nailer, your pins should have some type of arrows letting you know which direction to load your pins. Very important. These are headless, so it's tough to tell which way's up or down. Now, if you're looking for a reason to buy a pin nailer, like you're do I need a pin nailer? Hey Vince, do I need a pin nailer? I don't know. Only you know that answer. I like using a pin nailer multiple reasons. I like it for pre-assembly, sub-assemblies, when I'm fitting parts or pieces onto a wall or fixture. I like to use a pin first because it allows a little wiggle room, even when fastened. And I could come back with something larger, like a brad or a finish nail, to fully secure the piece in place. Very versatile tool. There's been testing done that shows the holding power, the shear strength of a pin compared to a brad is negligible. So all of the strength is there, but you don't have to worry about that gaping hole an 18 or 16 gauge finish nail leaves compared to a little minuscule 23 gauge headless pin. We've loaded our pins in. We're going to push down. You can see our pin indicator. So this will show you, because sometimes pins are very, very small, and you can see the pins through this little slot here. Pretty cool. I like that. Now that we're loaded, I just want to see how it does. When we pull that safety up, not only does it show us how much battery is left, it illuminates that light. The other thing is, this thing is so compact and small, so versatile, handy, compared to, I mean, this is its bigger brother, the brad nailer. Look at the difference. Look at the size difference. Look at that. I mean, this is a rough 2x4. I mean, it's sinking that pin through it, no problem at all. Now, if we were proud or too deep, we have adjustment right here. So if we turn this way, it will make the pin, it will sink the pin deeper. And it happens to be, that's not good. It happens to be on the deepest setting. It's crazy as it sounds. If we turn it this way, it will make the pin more proud. Let's turn it all the way to the most proud position. Let's see how it does. So you could see, if you were getting over penetration, you can adjust the tool down. Let's give a little bit more adjustment. Let's see at what point does it fully sink. We're still a little proud there. Still a little proud there. We're just flush. We'll give it 2 more clicks. Perfect. 2 more clicks. This way, if we're going to be filling our hole, which is another advantage of using a pin nailer, instead of filling gaping holes, we have these little pinholes to fill when we're prepping for paint and the final finish. This is really awesome. You can see we have no problem shooting into 2x4s, but let's see how it does when we're putting together some moldings. So what we have here is some finger jointed and primed base molding. And one of the ways I really like using my pin nailer is to make sub-assemblies, or to use my pin nailer to secure in place, get everything lined up, set, and then return with a larger nailer. I would adhesive both sides of the molding, and then I would pin in place. These are all flush. We have a couple proud here. You might want to be a little bit deeper, so let's adjust it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have plenty of more adjustment down so we could get even deeper. And you'll see as we nail these, you can see there's plenty depth there. Very adjustable, plenty of power in reserve. Did a pretty fine job. Now, here's the deal. This is FJP. So this is finger jointed and primed pine. Let's see how it does through something a little harder. So we have almost full penetration. If we set it up, we probably get full penetration, no problem. We're just flush. And if we set our pin nailer all the way down, we have full penetration. We have a hole we could fill. Very minuscule, impressive. But we're not going through the full thickness of oak. Our pins are only going partly through oak and then the OSB underneath. What if we had to go through the full width of oak? Will this pin nailer do it? Make sure we don't run out of juice. So we're full now. You can hear the tools actually making a different noise now. Audibly, you could hear it. And they're all sunk, except for this one where the battery was low. These are all sinking. One's fired in rapid succession. All flush. Pretty impressive. So it looks like this pin nailer doesn't need to be fuel because we're shooting through. Look at that. Look at that oak. Yo, oh my God, look. We still penetrated so much through that oak that we're secured down to the tabletop here. Look at it. Let's pull it loose. So we had a couple that shot, I don't know, I guess they shot astray. Look, it was holding us down. But did you see all that force it took to pull up the board even though it was only secured by a couple of pins? So if you've been using like larger brad nails for your sub-assemblies or maybe outside corners, maybe you should consider checking out a pin nailer because it could be faster, not only in using the tool because it's smaller, you won't get as much damage because of the style of safety here, plus the holes are so much smaller, it's less for you to prep. If you're a finished carpenter, this will help you to make more money. And if you like making more money, then smash the like button. It's free for you to do. Helps out the channel immensely. Plus, you get 7 years of good luck. There's no good reason not to. Also, leave it down in the comments section below. What do you think of Milwaukee's new M12 pin nailer? I'm loving it. What further content do you want to see? Do you want to see some molding installations with this? Crown molding, base molding, chair rail molding, some shadow boxes. We want to know. Leave it all below. Don't ask me to build any furniture though, because I'm not a furniture builder, just so you know. With that, I want to say I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you all on the next one.
Video's over, but I know you want more. So this is how you're going to get it. First thing you need to do is pretend you're this guy. And you're here at the birthplace of freedom. Now ring that bell like it's 1776 and let all notifications through. What? You're not subscribed yet? Well, smash this button here. After that, watch this video here, and maybe over here. See you later.